Hey guys, so this is one of my first videos, and the topic that I choose to discuss is Father's Day. Now, the reason why I'm discussing the topic of Father's Day is because I saw a meme online, well actually a post online talking about Father's Day, and it was kind of controversial. I have my nephew here, Naquan. He's a single dad, and he raises his daughter part-time. And I also do believe that Black fathers don't get enough appreciation. So we're going to talk around that. We're going to discuss topics around that. And I want to hear what you guys think. The post that I saw stated, should Father's Day be banned because it's disrespectful to single mothers and same-sex couples? Now, apparently Daniela Herzog, she had a tweet, and what she believed was that Father's Day is so offensive to same-sex parents and single mothers. Stop the patriarchy and ban Father's Day. Yes to all women. So this was her comment, and this is the tweet, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, yeah, so like I was saying, as a single father that, been single for 2 years now, going on 2 years, I feel like it's disrespectful to those fathers that are doing things. Like Danielle, she does have her point, and everybody are entitled to their own opinion, but I do believe it's a smack in the face to the fathers that do come along a long way with their child, mother, and also their child.
Right. So we also have another guest. Her name is Shamika, and she has an opinion about it too. She is a single mother, and we would like to hear what she has to say.
Well, I would like to say first and foremost, if you are a dad, then of course you should be celebrated. If you're not a dad, same way for mothers. If you're not a mom, you should not be celebrated. But this goes back to the LGBT, gender, non-gender conformism that we're going through. Because they're going to take away the sexes. They don't want it to be male and female. They want to have non-binary. And that's the problem, because when you do that, when you add these extra categories, you start to isolate the other categories, such as female, such as male, and those things is not a bad status. It just tells us how we're biologically made, the part that we come along with, and how we might be just this program. Some people can be male or female and still have different, they could be a feminine masculine guy, or even a masculine feminine woman.
Playing different roles.
What I'm talking about is isolating sexes. There is a such thing called as male, and there is a such thing called female.
So let's just stick to that topic. So because you stated that there is a such thing, in which we all know that's nature, that there is a male and there is a female, right? If we dig deeper into that, if you are in a same-sex relationship and someone is playing the role as a father, and it may be a female, should that person be celebrated as a father because those are the people that's in the house raising the child? Even though it's two females, should that person be celebrated as a father?
Well, I think that
maybe it's a gay female, but
I think that the LGBT community should decide, or even create so many things of non-binary parental day, where it is not if you're the father or the mother. As long as you help raising the child, they want to celebrate you. But Mother's Day is here. There are mothers giving birth, and Father's Day is here. There's fathers that's fathering their child. So we cannot start to isolate groups to create new groups.
Okay.
Yeah, so just call it Guardian's Day.
Guardian's Day. Guardian's Day. That's a good one. Yeah. Guardian's Day. Right.
We also want to be inclusive. So, the whole binary gender issue is really something that the LGBT face, because they want to walk in whatever status they feel comfortable in. They don't want someone to dictate based on their biological who they are and who they're not. That's fine. So, in honoring of that, it shouldn't be a Father's Day for them or Mother's Day for them, especially when we have same-sex parent household. It should just be, as you said, parental day, guardians day.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely.
so let's go back to the topic of single dads, because I know she made two very different statements. She included the single mother aspect, and then she also included the same-sex aspect. Let's talk about the single mother aspect, because you're a single mom, you've been raising your daughter pretty much alone for so many years. Do you feel that a dad that's not participating in raising the child should be celebrated? Like if he's in the street and his boys come up to me, come up to him and say, you know, like,
Celebrating the fact that he knows how to engage in sexual activities.
well, this is the question.
Reason. But the parent, male or female, that actually takes time to rear that child into a constructive adult, that's the one who should be celebrated.
Okay, but let's not take away from the fact that he did father a child. So, and I'm just playing devil's advocate
He
here.
had sex, and then there was a result. That's not the same thing.
They had sex.
They have sex. However, a dad is someone who takes care of the child. Anybody can be a father, but it takes a real man to be a dad. So there's plenty of fathers in the world, but not too many dads. And the ones that are there deserve to be celebrated on Father's Day.
And the weekend dads count as a whole dad, or do they get partial credit?
What counts?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, like what counts as a dad?
Okay, I'm
And that's
kidding around.
that's
I'm kidding
serious.
around.
No,
I'm kidding around.
that's serious, because from what you're saying is that a dad is only someone that actually takes care of the child. But I don't even know how to feel about that, because if you created a child, you're a father. If you created a child, you're a father. So if your homies see you in the street,
No.
if your boys see you in the street and they're like, "What's up, yo? Happy Father's Day. I know you got them kids. You know, I know you got your, you know,
you
should
got
you be
the
like,
kids or you had kids?
no,
That's the difference.
well.
You got the kids or did you have the kids?
That's how you dad. Weekend dad counts. Summertime dad counts. Whenever you can put that time with your child and you do so, that's a dad.
So absentee dads don't count.
Appreciate that. I agree with her.
But wait. So you think that absentee dads don't count, although they fathered a kid? Because if let's just say
Who do they count for? And who do they count to? They don't count to the child, they don't count to the mother, so who they count to?
They counted to the next girl's kids, you know, that they taking care of.
Big step.
Wow,
Yeah,
you guys are hard. You guys are a hard crowd. So you're saying if he actually is not taking care of his kid, no one can give him recognition as a dad. Like he shouldn't get recognition as dad, because you know there's family out there and friends. No, I'm just saying, you know that there's family and friends out there.
I wasn't gonna let the girls carry and be able to raise.
How about the girl that doesn't want the kid to see his dad, and he would like to take care of his
That's
dad,
the bitter
but the
mom.
girl, yeah. What about the bitter mom? Should the dad be faulted because there's a bitter mom, and she's like, no, you can't see your kid, and he just
There's solutions for that. It's called family court.
you know what? Universally, family court is not as easy as we all think it is. Like if you go to in New York.
If you want it, we'll go for it.
In New York, family court is pretty okay, right?
It's alright,
It
it's
doesn't
decent.
matter if you want something.
But like in the islands or
Why don't you go after? It could be a career, it could be being there for your child. Life is not perfect. There's so many things that go wrong with life. So you cannot always envision the perfect situation where the two parents live in the same household and
Yeah.
everybody's all hungry. That doesn't happen in real life. In real life,
Especially not in New
sometimes
York.
you have to, your sister might have to raise your child, or a grandmother. There's different type of family structures. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like at the end of the day, the only person who should be celebrated is not people who can show that their sperm works. No. Okay. That's not. I mean, that's a talent, but you know,
it's a talent.
not one that should be celebrated on Father's Day.
Okay, so what about the dad that's in jail. You know, like he made the kid with the mom, and then he, like, maybe while the baby's about 6 months, got arrested, and he's been doing time for like 5 years, 6 years, and the baby's like 6 years old. He hasn't been home to even hold his baby or be a dad to his baby in that sense. And the mom is like over it. She's like, I'm not taking my child to no jail to go see no man. Does he still get to be recognized as a dad? What do you think?
I would say so, because I mean it depends on the situation. See, that goes deeper. The conversation gets deeper.
The father is just that he had a circumstance in life that is not going to allow him to be physically with his child. But there's other ways that there's a lot of influential parents that still have great relationships with their children. It goes back to putting in the effort for what you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I say the conversation goes deeper because it regards on what the father want to do after that hiccup in life. Like, do he just want to be like the messed up person after the fact and still want to do the same thing, run the streets what he was doing, or he want to be better himself for his kid? So that's who gets the title. You feel me? A person that try to level his head after a situation and try to make it right. You feel me? Like, all right, you know, when people go to jail, they got those friends that could draw. And you know, you put your little commissary in it, you have them draw your kid something, you show your kid that you still thinking of them. A call is not nothing because you can't always afford that call. But, you know, sending something out to your kid, like a little gift or a note, or even pictures is cool, you know.
If it's accepted.
If it's accepted, yes.
Because, you know, it's hard to parent from jail, or hard to parent, you know, throughout certain circumstances.
Yeah, even long-distance parents.
Long-distance parents,
you
know, parents that has been sent to DR, maybe they was, you know, sent away to DR or sent to, you know, to another country because, you know, they came here to make a life and it didn't work out and they was sent away.
Or even
you
like
know?
the mother's original family is not from where they had the kid at.
That's true too,
So
you know? Right.
She was only there for the guy and now they're not working out.
And that happens too. Maybe you fathered a child in Europe and you was there on just like vacation, right?
Or work trip.
Right? You was on a work trip and you fathered the kid, and now you actually live in New York and you guys don't really have a relationship. You know, are you still considered a dad when it's a long distance thing? There's so many scenarios, but the bottom line is, do we take away Father's Day from dads? Like, you know, is that something that, you know, that should be thought about?
Absolutely not. That's stupid. If you want to add more holidays, add more holidays. What we're not going to do, and this is all respect to the LGBT community, we're not going to start changing things like, you know, that's innate, that's part of biology. And female and the sex male is part of science. You can prove that someone is either X, Y, and Z. Now, how you feel is one thing. So if they feel any kind of way, like they feel like they're not included because of that creates so many things. Create a guardian bit.
Yeah, and then also is it like as a tradition shift on decreasing the holidays, like. You just, I was born celebrating Father's Day. Now my kid don't even know what a Father's Day is, you know?
Right. But if you take that away, it's true.
Nowadays. So the first shout out, first and foremost, I want to shout out my dad. You know, RIP to him for being the best dad I know.
That's right. All the dads up in heaven.
Yeah. Shout out to all my friends that's dads or becoming dads, and also shout out to all the dads that's fighting to be fathers, just to be around the kids. And I also want to show you guys my daughter that we was mentioned within a video, little Myla, Elizabeth Van Opa.
Yes.
Say hi to the camera.
This is why you celebrate Father's Day. This is why he celebrates Father's Day.